Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game Bytes show. I am your host, Jerry Dunn, and we are continuing with our playthrough of Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. Now, if you recall, we left off going to sleep at the end of day 8, and unfortunately, there was a slight issue with the recording, and we lost a little. There's been a little bit of a vortex in the space-time continuum. So I'll recap what happened. We went to class. Yay. We did get the results of our test. We got 9 out of 10 correct. The one we missed was on why we should always be nice to the master. And it's not because it's a rule. It's because we should or something. I don't know. And then we had to select an elective. The elective I chose was School of Medicine because we had just spoken to the School of Medicine teacher previously. So I thought that would be a good opportunity since we already knew her. We do have to be there at 3, it says. So I'm a little worried if I go to the practice room and do anything that will actually be late, because everything takes an hour, right? So let's try going out here. Now, I suspect Turk is going to yell at us. There he is, yeah. Connor, do you know what you are? You're a slacker. We don't need slackers around here. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. I mean, we're like significantly early. I just don't know. Everything seems to take an hour. 'Tis glad I am to see you on your feet again. Oh, that's right. We had to use the infirmary a while ago because we had like 2 health from Drats. I hope you're feeling better today, Shawn. You were in sorry shape the last time I helped you. Please take better care of yourself. I will, I promise. Talk to Moira. Ask about Moira's job. You're a paladin. Shouldn't you be out slaying dragons or something more heroic than healing wounds and teaching students? Sounds like it's kind of a waste of your skills. There's more to being a paladin than killing things. There's also more to being a teacher than lectures and quizzes. My job here is to inspire, to protect, and to help others become the best they can be. Flirt with her, okay. Ask about other students. She liked that. Do students often get hurt around here? Well, between slices, bruises, and the occasional broken bone from the warriors, the explosion burns from the scientists, and the cuts of the culinary students, this infirmary sees a lot of patients. And that's just from normal classroom practice. Once they get out of the castle to do field work, I'll be seeing many more combat-related injuries. As a matter of fact, your disbarred bards seem to be the best at staying out of trouble and taking care of themselves. I hope that all your visits to the infirmary are social ones. So do I. Yeah, we're going to flirt with her. Are all paladins... See, I didn't know if you knew this, but Shawn O'Conner is a bit of a ladies' man. Are all paladins as pretty as you are? You could convert a villain to a hero just by smiling at him. Would that it was so easy to convert villains. You're gifted with Blarney, you are, Shawn. She liked it. I'll be going now, but you don't mind me coming by just to talk to you, do you? Come by any day if you want someone to talk to. Come by if you want to take the first aid elective and learn how to heal yourself and others. I'll be here. Hey, let's go talk to... So we're definitely too early. Let's go try talking to the receptionist real quick. Dude, what is this thing? I have not even noticed this statue. Look at the statue. Tanuki. The plaque reads, among the most recognizable and ribald images of Nihon folk art, Tanuki, a rotund, jolly little bear-like animal, wearing a large straw hat and carrying a bottle of sake. Although this Tanuki looks like he's about to cast a flame spell to blow up the school, we'd probably get along just fine together. I wonder if they make good buddies. They look friendly enough. Pet the Tanuki. Feels like a granite touch, roughly. Good. Okay, so we've got 35 minutes, 30 minutes. We gotta get back. What's new with you, Ginger Snap? It's kind of a weird name. Let's go talk to her. Talk to Sophia. Ask about Sophia. So what brought you to work at this school? She liked that. It's something to do in my spare time. So what do you do the rest of the time? I get to meet interesting people like you, Coppertop. And I get to learn all sorts of interesting things. Keep your eyes open around here. You never know what you'll see. Ask about the school. What do you think of Hero University? Is it for real? Who goes to school to be a hero, sweetie? This is just another get-rich scheme from the headmaster. He's the only one crazy enough to think you can get rich running a school. Ask about rumors. Heard anything interesting lately? You know, honey, I don't hear nearly enough about what's going on around here. I wonder if you could help me. What would you like me to do? I don't tend to hang around the castle after work hours, so I don't get to talk often with the other faculty members to find out what is going on with them. I was wondering if you could try to do a little surreptitious listening to the faculty lounge occasionally for me. The teachers tend to get together after supper for a few hours to talk things over. We did this like a night or two ago. Would you please be dear, let me know what they're talking about on a regular basis? Oh, we'll definitely do this. Agree to eavesdrop on the faculty lounge. I would be happy to keep you informed about what goes on in the faculty lounge. You're such a cutie and so very clever. I know that you won't let me down with this little task. Well, I've got some dirt. What's our time like? Okay, we got a few minutes here. Nope. Well, let's flirt with her, I guess. Compliment her. Oh, her hair. She commented on her hair earlier. Nice, charm increase. Your hair is unusual. Do you dye it? Better work harder on your compliment skill, Tiger. You're obviously not a flatterer. Wow. That was pretty bad. I feel bad for the guy. Okay. We gotta... so what we learned was we have to be at our elective, which is... first aid at 3 o'clock. So it's kind of time. How much money did we have? 21 lira. We could get the first piece of our school uniform. Tis a pleasure to see you so hale and hearty, Shawn. I'm here for... Okay, ask about how she became a paladin. How did you become a paladin? It doesn't seem like an easy job to get into. I once thought that paladins were just the stuff of bard songs and fairy tales until the day that I met one. He was every bit my dream of a paladin, kind, brave, and seeking justice for people he'd never met. I helped him when he was sorely hurt and near death. He told me that I, myself, was a paladin, even though I'd never lifted a sword in my life. He asked me to help him save others, and of course, I said yes. I would have followed him into Hades if he had asked me to. Did you love him? That I did, with all my heart. Alas, he had already given his heart and hand to someone who was more worthy of his devotion than I will ever be. I may not have found my one true love, but I did gain a calling and a future unlike any that I had dreamed. We're going to flirt with her. Maybe you and I could spend a little time together doing something you like to do. That sounds like a fine idea. I can teach you some new first aid techniques in the next class session. Perfect. I'll see you later. Take care of yourself. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, so we did better than he expected. First aid... Oh, 3 tomorrow in the infirmary. Oh, Well. Okay. Oops. So that changes things a little bit. Connor, you must wear your school uniform at all times. Yeah, I know. You keep yelling at me about it. I don't have one. We do have to keep working on this money issue. So I assume we should just wash dishes and kill some drats each time. We really should buy some oil. That's only 5, I think. And it might make that second room a little bit easier. I'm going to go work on my combat. Ooh. Don't let Master get you down, Esme. So what if you failed one test? You can always do better next time. Yikes. So let's talk to Esme. Let's cheer Esme up. Who cares if you can't tell a kuchen whatever from a fleeter mouse thingy? You have the skills to be a great rogue. Such skills will not help me if I am failed from school. I will not have to return to my people with tail tucked between legs. Say something clever to encourage her. You should talk to the master about the test. Show off what you can do. Prove that you really know stuff. I'll bet the master can tell that you make the grade. Talk to the master? No. It's best to keep mouth shut and head down so the master forgets about my failure. I don't think the master forgets anything. Besides, you're a fighter. Isn't it better to go down fighting than to give up? It's best to not fight if one cannot win. You'll never know until you try. Maybe you are right. Yeah, she liked that. Try to help Esme. So what happened with the test? Why'd you have so much trouble? I guess I'm just stupid. You stupid, no way. I think you're smarter than you are pretty, and you are really lovely. She liked that. Why did the test give you so much trouble? I do not read good. I know that what Master is saying in class, but when it is written, I do not know words. You need to speak with Master von Urwald about this. Maybe he can give you a spoken rather than a written test. I cannot do that. The master may say I do not belong here and I will have to go home. It is just that I have no home to go to. My parents, they are traveling. Help her study. Okay, there's got to be something you can do about taking tests. I do not know what to do. I'll see what I can do to help you. Thank you. I don't want to fail again. Okay. See you later. Bye. 331. Talk about Esme. Esme's really unhappy about the test. I told her not to worry about it. If she has the skills to be a rogue, what difference does it make? In the real world, you don't get pop quizzes. Right, if you fail a test in the real world, you don't get a bad grade. You can get killed. Nice. Let's entertain her. Do you think that the reason Master von Blowhard teaches rogues is because he wasn't good enough to be a thief? Does make you wonder. She liked that. She's kind of snarky. Get to know Katie. So why did you come to this school? After my mother died, my father didn't think it was appropriate for me to run the inn by myself, even though I had been doing it for years. He wanted me to get married. He wanted me leg shackled to some jerk for the privilege of working like a galley slave to keep the inn going. And he wouldn't let me crew his ship, even though I know the ropes. I'd been begging him forever to let me sail with him. No, the sea's no place for a woman. Women can be warriors and kings and paladins, but my father thinks they can't be sailors or captains. I came here to prove him wrong. All right, makes sense. See ya. Okay, it's So I think we can get in 2 fights. So let's do combat dummy, and then we'll do the defense one next. Oh, get him! Oh, that dummy never saw it coming. Oh yeah. We got time. Let's attack it and work on our defense. With my trusty dagger in hand, I deliver a flurry of blows to the wooden monster. Perfect. That's almost time for dinner. Ooh, it's almost past time for dinner. All right, so we'll go eat. Is it what they mean by getting a higher education? Nice. And then, you know, I think we really should... oh, what's he... Oh, he's hungry. So perception and smarts is down. But defense and combat's up pretty good. Charm, we're working on it. What is healing? It's not really in here, is it? Unlike magic. Oh, I didn't read the menu. I don't know what I just ate, but it tasted really, really good. Albion cuisine, beef Wellington, Yorkshire pudding, and creamed peas. All right, so open the door. Let's go help clean. Then we'll get some drats. Start buying some of our school uniform, I suppose. Talk to Fieta, ask about her day. She likes it. Ask about working in the kitchen. All right. Well, I guess it's better than doing accounting. You know, he's not wrong. All right, 31 lira. You do good work, Mr. Shawn. Good job. Say goodbye. See you later. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. So I feel like our smarts and stuff are pretty good. We really seem to be behind on money. So let's focus on that. Here is what I catch for you today, Gregor. These are fine, succulent drats, Mistress Esme. No one hunts faster or better than my Mistress Esme. But Mistress Esme is not happy. Why is Mistress Esme so sad? The hunt went very well. Did Mistress Esme get hurt? Is that why Mistress Esme is distressed? Sigh. She's like crying. Is nothing, Gregor. I'm just worried about grades. I would not want to have to leave this school. Mistress Esme must not leave the school. Mistress Esme is best hunter of all. Please, please, good Mistress Esme, do not be sad. Mistress Esme is too good to leave. Ah, good Master Shawn, please tell Mistress Esme that she is too good to leave this school. Do not let her be sad. Don't worry, Esme. Gregor's right. You're too good to leave this school. Things will work out. I try very hard to be disbarred bard in class, but test had so many words that I did not know. I did not finish it. Talk about the test. It was only the first test of the class. I'm sure that won't be the last. You'll do better next time. I told you before, I'm going to help you. Invite her to hunt? Nope. She's out. Okay. I mean, that's exactly what happened last time. So, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to buy the oil. It's only 5 lira, and it'll let us get through that door. I think. So I'm not sure on the oil if it's a one-time use. I just thought of that. That's a little concerning if that's the case. We'll do our sneaking because it helps raise that skill. You know, the other thing I was thinking about, and I'm really upset that we had the recording snafu and missed it. The question we missed on the test was why you should be polite to like those in charge. And I put because it's one of the rules. Let's see if I can oil the hinges and the latch so it won't be so hard to open and not so noisy when I open it. Okay, hopefully this won't make too much noise. Onward ever onward. That did work. So my question is, do we still have oil? Yes, okay. I was worried that it was like a one-time use. Okay, this is going to be a lot easier. Anyway, the professor said specifically that you don't fight, or during the test review or whatever, you don't mess with a wolf or something. And remember, we found that wolf in the basement, guarding a pile of drats. It's just curious, right? I wonder if there's... See, and I don't know if we should be like... I once met a woman who was beset upon by hundreds of baby black widow spiders, and she was never the same. From that day forward, I vowed that I would never do anything that might leave me beset upon by hundreds of black widow spider babies, and I'm always a man of my word. About this one thing, anyway. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, 9 HP. Oh, we're doing more damage now. That's good. Okay. One down. We are taking some hits here. We're definitely doing more damage, though. It'd be great if that defense would actually increase. Ooh, that glancing blow. Oh, the miss is good. The miss is good. Combat increase. Okay, good, good, good. So that went much better than fighting all four at once. Essentially ambushed. Who knew life in this school would be so glamorous? So this is going to net us about 10, I think. 2 each. So that's only 8. Whoa, what is this thing? Glass making kiln. Look at the kiln. This looks like some sort of oven used to heat glass and make bottles. Judging from the size of it, this thing could have warmed the entire castle. Search it. Right. I want to stick my hand in the entire nest of drats and spiders. Ew, spiders. Did I tell you that I hate spiders? Wait, is it something glowing inside the kiln? Looks like a magical ring of some sort. Sigh. So does my sense of greed overcome my fear of a painful demise by spider venom? Who wants to live forever? Let's see what it is. It is a ring. What's a ring doing in the oven? Did someone want to destroy it because it is unspeakably evil? Doesn't look particularly evil. Looks rather pretty. Doesn't look particularly melted either. Either it is tougher than it looks, or it was thrown into the kiln after the fire went out. Well, it's mine now. Okay. Examine the star ring. Gives off a very light, slight glow. Hopefully not enough to make me more of a target. Even if it does, I'm sure the advantages it gives me more than outweigh any disadvantages. Can we equip it? But we don't know what it does. Interesting. All right, well, we'll slowly sneak out here. Maybe we can get another drat or two on the way back. Oh, yes. Oh, got him. Oh, he got a hit in. I didn't expect that. Nice dance, Shawn. All right, so we've got 5 drats down, and at 2 each, talking 10 more gold, 36. We could buy 2 sets of the school uniform. Let's try this door again. I'm pretty sure the first time we tried it, it said it was barred from the other side. Open the door. This door is barred from the other side. So even if I tried to pick it, it's not locked. This gate is barred, right? Okay. Let's look at our... Okay, so our perception and smarts. We're a little injured, but those have increased quite a bit. 46 smarts. Is that it? It's I bet it's the ring. It's like a blue color. Throwing, stealth, defense, and combat are all up as well. I gotta get that last. There we go. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. He's gonna take like 10 minutes to walk up the stairs. Such a a pleasure to see you escape the wine cellar. Sell loot. Very good. Please come back if you find any more. 10 total. Okay. So we need the shirt and the jacket. We could get these two. I mean, we got to start somewhere, right? Should we get the jacket or the pants? Let's just go in order. We'll get the pants. It updates it. Hey, he's looking pretty good. It does not update our character on the screen. I wasn't sure if it would. Okay. I'm wondering if... Oh, shit. Oh. Well, randomly, thank you, Makoob Q99 for subscribing to the stream. And no, we're not live on Twitch right now. Oh, let's go snoop on the teacher's lounge. We forgot. I wonder if they're still up there. It's pretty late. It did say after dinner, though. I think I hear people talking behind the door. Okay. Oh, no. Shh. Sneak. Listen at the door. Ooh, I hear people talking. Aye, that's the right of it, Sylvia. For my first aid elective class, sure, and I'll be teaching a mix of practical skills and medical theory. I'm going to be showing them medicinal plants and remedies in the garden. We'll be making healing bandages and potions down in the infirmary. It's all very practical. It's sad that there are people with too little magical ability to be wizards. That's why I'm starting the Magic for Mundanes class. I want to teach these unfortunate individuals a few minor spells so they can have the thrill of working with magic. Then we can work rituals together to make some runes so that they can have a few powerful spells at their side. I'm sure that they will like that. Dr. Von Braun, what are you planning to teach for your electives course? So the three, oh my gosh, this guy. So the three electives were science, magic, and first aid. I figured we're killing drats a lot and getting injured. First aid would be helpful. Why, science, of course. It will be a series of lectures on chemistry and alchemical theory and practical application. Oh boy, lectures. I get enough of that from the master. Culminating with the creation of bombs, explosives, and incendiary material for the students to experiment with on their own time. They will experience the true joy of science. Fires and explosives and bombs. Oh my. Maybe I can learn the joy of science after all. Okay. Cool. So, I don't know if there's any benefit to doing it again. Can't hear anything anymore. Okay, yeah. It's kind of what I thought. It's a once a night kind of deal. Okay. I don't think we have enough time to go study in the library. Can't hear anyone talking in the room. Have we even gone all the way down here? What's down here? The gentleman's bathroom. What are these? Freshen up. That was refreshing. That was a task? No way. It get cleaned up. Katie says I needed to get cleaned up. She may have a point. I thought she meant like I guess it has been a week. All right. Nope. No skeletons. One of these days, there's going to be something in there. What do we think? Let's do our class notes. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting. I think class notes only increase smarts, but if you have a book, you can get smarts and whatever that book is on. But I don't know if I can keep reading the same book and increasing the same skill. Lockpick in this case. Zzz. That's how I sleep. I just make Z's. As I was saying, I expect that you all have your lockpicks by now and have read the manual upon the usage. That is only the first step toward the mastery of the lockpick. It takes practice to do this smoothly and quickly. Remember, the locker room is open for practice. The easiest locks are on the table. If you cannot open the lockers, then you had better spend the rest of class practicing until you acquire the knack. So I thought the ones on the table would be the hardest. That's curious. Any questions? Ask for a demonstration. Aren't you going to demonstrate how to use lockpicks? No. Watching someone pick a lock is about as enlightening as watching someone write a letter in order to learn how to write. The only way to learn how is by doing it yourself. I give you this opportunity now to improve your lockpicking skills. Use your time wisely. Oh, and if you're taking an elective class, you have to get to your next class room by 3 this afternoon. Yeah, so let's talk to Yul real quick. I've been hearing from some of the people in other classes that there has been a series of minor thefts throughout the school. Interesting, is it not? Ooh, that is interesting. I must say, Mr. Connor, that you are looking rather dashing today. Thanks, I never used to think about what I wore. However, you always look so dapper, so apparently apparel is important. Ask about the thefts. What's this about thefts? Students throughout the school have been complaining that clothing items, sundries, and school supplies are missing. Nothing major or significant that would warrant an inquiry. However, so many complaints about thefts implies a pattern, don't you think? Of course, no rogue would think of stealing from other classmates or the school. Suspicion would clearly fall upon someone from our class, particularly someone new to our class. Right. How was your day off? My day away from school was most profitable, thank you. I trust your day off was equally valuable. Also, I want to point out that we really lost our pants in Poobah the other night, so we'd be much better off financially if we hadn't gambled. Let's say something polite. A day without the warmth and wit of my fellow disbarred bards is sadly dull. He does like that, yep. Have you had anything new to your store? Ah, I am so glad that you asked. I acquired a pair of leather pants the other day that would fit you perfectly. Not only would it afford you some protection from injuries, it would show off your attributes. It will be a definite improvement in your appearance. Oh, and of course, if you do not have a set of lockpicks by now, I will be most happy to sell you one. Say goodbye. Browse the shop. Leather pants. I mean, there's no way. We got to get that school uniform so that guy stops yelling at us, you know? Let's go see if there's anyone to talk. Oh, no. We only have a few minutes. Let's go talk to the, I'm not even reading those anymore, y'all. The receptionist, we have some dirt. But we're going to get yelled at by the headmaster. Connor! Watch yourself, Connor. One wrong move on your part and you'll be on the streets again. Right. Open the door. What's new with you, Ginger Snap? Oh, we only have... Oh, dude, we can talk to her like once. Talk about eavesdropping on the faculty. Here's what I heard when I just happened to walk by the faculty lounge the other evening. That's all they said? Oh well, just keep your ears open whenever you happen by the lounge. They may actually say something useful sometime. Okay, I don't... Yeah, I don't want to be late to our elective, so let's go ahead and go. I do want to check our reputation, though. Yeah, of course. Esme's still acquaintance. Gregor likes us. Sophia's getting there. Thomas, we don't talk to him a lot. Ifetia's a friend. Moira's a acquaintance. Katie's is improving pretty good. Where's that? Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird having curtains outside. So here's what I think we're going to do. You know, last time we had some weird hiccups with between the episodes and missing some stuff. So I'm going to end it here. We're going to pick up in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining us and following along. I hope you're having a good time. Hit that like button if you are. Give us a follow here on YouTube. We're going to get this whole series out, and you don't want to miss any of it. Find us over at GameBytesShow.com. Pretty easy website. 2 podcasts a week. That's what you get for going there. It's good stuff. You don't want to miss it. Find us on twitch.tv/GameBytesShow and on Twitter @GameBytesShow. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.